Hello and welcome to NewtonGATE Academy, where we make your dreams come true. So I am Riyaman and I am back with my biology classes. And for today's session, I have an interesting chapter, that is the genetics, the fundamentals of genetics, from the curriculum of class 10, your board exam, and ICSE and CBSE. So every person is very unique in their own way. So what is the matter that makes them unique? That is the genes. The genes have the qualities of how you look, how your body posture is, how you attempt to meet some person, and your qualities. So these are the qualities, the genes are the thing that makes you unique from the other person and makes you like your parents. So what is gene and what is the genetics we will study here. I will discuss some important questions and give you some important tips and tricks for solving them. And I will also give you some practice papers and practice questions at the end of this video. So keep watching this video and let me know that if this helped you or not. And this is the first question. Does the sex of the child depend on the father, or is it a just matter of chance? So let me describe that how and what are the reasons that the sex of the child is dependent upon. Okay? As we already know that humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, and upon which one is a sex chromosome. One pair of chromosome is a sex chromosome. So in case of females, we have XX and males have XY. So the sex of the child that depends upon the kind of sperm that fertilizes the egg. And the egg that contains only one X chromosome, but the half of the sperms that released into the genital tract of the female during the coitus period are X bearing and the half are Y bearing. So it is simply a matter of chance that as to which category of sperm that fuses with the ovum. If the egg is fused by X bearing sperm, the resulting combination is XX, and that is a female constitution, and the child that is produced in this case is a daughter that is female. And if the egg is fused by Y-bearing sperm, then the resulting combination, that is the XY, is a male constitution, and the child is then son or the male child. Okay? So let me make a cross for this and describe you what happens during the sex determination. Okay? This is the parental generation with XY and XX. So this is the parental generation, P1 gen, and these are the signs for them. So while gamete formation, they produce separate sets of gamete. The father produces, and the mother produces XX. This is the gamete. And if we go for a Punnett square here, we will come across a set of information that if it fuses with this forms XX, that means a female child. Here it forms XY, a male child, again a female child, and again a male child, like this. And that means the chances of getting male or female, that is a matter of chance, and it has a 50% chance, 50 here and 50 there. Okay. So this is the second question that says list any three features of garden pea with their dominant and recessive traits. So traits are the characters that Mendel chose for his experiment of Mendelism. Okay, so I will discuss the three features, the contrasting feature, that dominant and recessive here. Okay, so here are the three characters or traits that are contrasting to each other, dominant and recessive. First is the flower color he chose, that the dominant character is purple over white color, and the seed color, that is the dominant, is yellow over the green color, and seed shape round over the wrinkled seed. So the third question is, explain why generally the male child suffers from the color blindness and not the female child. Color blindness is caused due to recessive genes which occur on the X chromosome, and male have only one X chromosome, and if there is recessive gene present on the X chromosome, then the male will suffer from color blindness. And on the other hand, females have two sets of X chromosome, and it is highly possible that both the X chromosome carry abnormal genes. So hence, if one gene is abnormal, and since it is recessive, its expression will be masked by the normal gene, and that is present on the X chromosome. So due to this reason, females are unlikely to suffer from this disease, that is the color blindness, and that is the reason the male child suffer from the color blindness and not the female child. Okay. Okay, so this is the fourth question that says, name the plant Mendel used for his experiment, and what type of progeny was obtained by Mendel in F1 and F2 generations when he crossed the tall and short plants, and write the ratio that he obtained from the F2 generation of plants. So let me describe and draw a cross for this to conclude the answer to you. Mendel used garden pea plant, that is the Pisum sativum, for his experiments, and when he crossed the pure tall and pure dwarf plants, the pure tall plants he took the T's in the capital form, and for the dwarf plant he took T in the smaller case. So this is the parental generation with capital T and small t, and while the gamete formation he got this, and this is the gamete 1. Okay, so when these were crossed, it forms the TT, that is the F1 generation. Okay, and this is a heterozygous tall. Okay, so for this case he crossed pure tall and pure dwarf plants and obtained all the tall progenies in the F1 generation. This is the F1 generation. For the F2 generation, he prepared a self-crossing or selfing for the F1 generation. So in this case, these are the parental generation 2. So, and this formed two different sets of gametes. And if we prepare a Punnett square here, for this case, we will get to know that it will form like this, that he prepared or he produced 3 tall plants and 1 dwarf plant. 3 tall in the phenotypically and 1 dwarf. And if we consider the genotypes also, so 1 homozygous tall, 2 heterozygous tall, and 1 homozygous dwarf. So let me describe the 2 ratio here.
Okay, so this is the fifth question, that is the last question of this series that I will discuss and describe to you. And this is the last question but not the least one, because we will have a practice set after this question attached with this video. So keep watching this and get the practice set that I will give you. Okay, so the question is, a hemophilic man marries a carrier woman and find out the possibility of their offsprings being hemophilic. So let me draw a cross of this scenario and the situation that will arise if the person, that is hemophilic man, marries a carrier woman that is also hemophilic carrier. Okay, so let me complete the answer. The gene of hemophilia that is present on X chromosome, and when a hemophilic man, that is denoted by XHY, marries a carrier woman, that is denoted by XXH, then the 50% daughters are carrier and 50% are hemophilic. How? Let me describe that. So this is the hemophilic man, the father here. The man who just married a carrier woman, the mother. So while the preparation of gametes, they will form these set of gametes. And if we put this in a checker box, we will get something like this. That 50% of the female child, that is carrier, and 50% is the hemophilic. And in case of boys, 50% is a normal boy and 50% is hemophilic, as this is the X-linked disease. Okay? And I hope this is clear to you. And I have added the list of questions. So I guess that helped you a lot. Okay. So if you like this video, please do like, share and comment below this video and the suggestions that you want from me. So till then, keep practicing, keep learning and keep studying, and don't get any stress. All the best for your finals, all the best for your goals. Bye-bye.